So, the number one question that you keep asking yourself is, can you be a full-time content creator? And can you do that within 90 days? I don't know. That's why I'm doing this 90-day content creator experiment where I'm solely focusing on my content career for the next 90 days, as well as being a full-time mom of two girls and trying to find a job at the same time. In my last video, I talked about how I posted for 30 days straight on Instagram and the growth that I saw. So I wanted to keep up that same momentum, but add it into a 90-day challenge. But I knew A, I didn't want to post 90 days straight. B, I wanted to stick to a reachable goal for my life and to still be seen online. And three, I wanted to focus on building my brand rather than just putting content out. So if you're new to this channel, my name is Michaela Barnes. I am a performance marketing manager with over 7 years of experience. I've worked with Fortune 500 brands, and now I'm pouring into my own cup. So welcome to the beginning of my beautiful journey. This 90 days, as I just stated, was really inspired by my 30-day posting challenge, but I wanted more out of that. So I turned it into 90 days, focusing on my brand online. So I wrote in my notes who I am to the people on the other side of the screen, how I envision myself 90 days from now. Part of my goal is to post 4 times a week throughout this challenge, 4 times a week for 90 days on all 3 platforms. That is my goal. One thing that I didn't do in my 30 days of posting consistently was brand myself. So I wanted to look up the meanings of certain colors, what I wanted my vibe to be on my side of the internet. So I found 2 really great colors that I feel like I just could apply to anything moving forward. I love them and they have a great meaning behind it, which aligns with my mission as a brand. So week 1, I optimized my channels, did a little branding. I know my messaging and the type of content creator that I want to be. Now I'm going to go into my content foundation. Week 1 is your content foundation. This is your first group of content. That isn't going to be your best work, but it's consistent work, and you can always repurpose these videos in the future that align with your editing styles as it all evolves. So this messaging is not dead. Just because you posted it once doesn't mean you can't talk about it again or tell it in a different way. So phase 1, my content foundation, I had 3 really good posts. My goal was the 4 posts per week. I did 5 posts, 4 short form, 1 long form. I love talking about food that is good and nutritious for your body. So you'll find a lot of dinner diaries on my page. My tortellini video got 236 views. My TikTok got 279 views, and my YouTube got 4,400 views. And my stuffed peppers video got 223 views on Instagram, a little over 1,200 on TikTok, and 3,600 on YouTube. And then on my April challenge, the third one, that's more the 1% better. On Instagram, it got 194 likes, or 194 views. It got just over 1,000 views on TikTok. Hello. So overall, week 1, my best performing platform is YouTube. That is my week 1 winner. For all 3 posts, YouTube did the best out of viewership and engagement. So overall, I'm really liking that. I know YouTube also treats their creators better, so I'm really excited to be a part of this opportunity and see those numbers match up. Even though it's 1,000, whatever, compared to how it is on Instagram and TikTok, I'm really happy with those numbers for YouTube just starting out. So small wins lead to big results. That's it for my analytics so far. I'm going to do more of a deeper dive. You'll see as the week goes on. The weekly reviews and the monthly reviews will definitely be different. But also monthly, we're going to be kind of shifting the phase that we're in during this 90-day challenge. So the first 4 weeks, the first 30 days, is mostly focusing on awareness. And we're going to dabble in a little bit to start preparing for the next phase. So mainly, we're going to be focusing on awareness, building that content to get you seen with your key audience and the brands that you want to work with. And again, this is our foundational content. We're always going to be in this awareness phase because we need to be aware of our analytics, the connections that we're building, our messaging, how everything is aligning. Awareness is going to be the number one thing that you're going to be focusing on in any career in marketing. So in the connection phase, we're going to focus on two things: the room that you want to be in and the table that you're building. So when people come to your table, what's the experience look like? And this is to be your corner of the event. This is your table. What is the vibe of your space? How are you helping people? What do you want them to walk away with after they visit your page? So that's what we're going to be focusing on, and also preparing the types of things that you want to offer. So let's get those ideas marinating, put it on paper, build off of it. And by the time we go into phase 2, starting on day 31 of our 90-day challenge, we will have a consistent system for connections in this phase of your life. And this is something, the awareness phase, the connection and monetization phase of this, you want to revisit quarterly. So I'm glad to start bringing this in. We'll have a free community group that you can join. I'll have different discussions in there about everything that you probably need to be focusing on in these 90 days, as well as on my Stan store, all of my products that I'm going to be using throughout this 90-day challenge. Everything is going to be 50% off. So I hope that you take advantage of that, because it will go back out after the 90 days. But I have some very great, cool things coming along. But yeah, I'm very excited for this 90 days and really getting consistent with myself, my brand, getting to know you all. Even my short time here on YouTube, it has been very rewarding connecting with creators that are also just starting out. So if you're not already posting on YouTube and YouTube Shorts, just go ahead and add it to your to-do list. Start doing it now, and then we'll do our 90 days together. I'll see you in next week's video.